Hey, welcome back to RoboZone, and you can sense it, can't you? The pressure's mounting. The goal of every season to finish state champions. Will this be the final match, or will we have a championship tiebreaker? Once again, Dan Gutowski, Dan Kimura, and Dave Verbrugge.
Again, if the Blue Alliance wins, they will be state champions in Michigan robotics. Everybody hits their ceiling, and the Red Alliance, you know, sometimes you can be really, really good, but just not quite good enough.
Yeah, but it's not over, though. A key will be to look for those two rotors in autonomous for this Red Alliance, right, Dan?
They only got one last time, but they're going for two, so we'll see if they can get it this time.
So from our vantage point, we see Strike Force pulling up there. Theirs is, oh no, 60-75 missed theirs. They will not get two. 60-75 did not get their gear
our
on.
Blue Alliance, both 28-34 and 469 scored their gears, so there's no deficit in gears this time. It's just the 20 points from fuel that is an advantage. 21 now, that is an advantage for our Blue Alliance.
Killer Bees leading the Blue Alliance out of the gate, already up 50 points now, 161 to 115.
All right.
Not a huge margin, but still sizable.
So Dan, what does the Red Alliance do now? What do they do?
Well, it looks like they're going for gears. And like I said, I think that's the first thing to do. If you can get some quick gears, if the other alliance maybe bobbles a few, you can come back. But yeah, the Red Alliance is starting to fall farther and farther behind here.
Yep, so Strike Force dropped that one before placing it. Here they're trying again. Now they're getting a little bump from the Bionic Blackhawks.
And now Strike Force getting that gear up, but they got work to do.
And you see 28-34 trying to deliver one and struggling to do so. Backing up again, and just so quick, the Bees come in, pop theirs on, and they're gone.
Yeah, and we saw the last time, I think 469 was collecting a gear. They drew a retrieval zone penalty. That's a tech foul. That's going to add 25 points to the Blue Alliance's score. That's how we sort of saw it grow by another 25 points there.
Leland Zebrotics getting another gear up for the Red Alliance, but still down about 50 points here inside 1 minute left in this match.
Now 28-34 going on defense against 27-67.
And 51-14 Titanium Tigers, radio problem. They have not been moving for the last, I want to say 20-30 seconds. The reboot finally finished, so they're back in the match now, but that's going to hurt a lot.
Red Alliance takes another gear up, but the Blue Alliance piling up that lead with all four rotors activated.
So all that's left for Blue to do now is shoot some balls and go hang. Don't miss the hang, and it's pretty much lights out at this point.
Right. That's where I even think like 469.
It's not
Let him
worth
go.
it. Let him go and make sure you get your hang. I mean, you've hung every single match. There's no reason to put any sort of question mark on this one.
Blue Alliance. They are putting the hammer down here on the Red Alliance, and we go to 0 on the clock at almost 500 points. And the Blue Alliance, Los Gorillas, Killer Bees, and the Bionic Blackhawks will celebrate a state championship in robotics here in Saginaw.
Absolutely. Again, we saw a lot of outstate teams, but here it is back to Oakland County. 3 Oakland County powerhouses here. Working together, 2 from Bloomfield Hills, 1 from Auburn Hills.
Yep, so that's what? That's 4 now for 469, 2 for 28-34, and I think 3
That's, yes.
for 33?
I believe that is correct.
That's too many threes.
Well, let's take a look.
That's a lot of threes.
Let's do our replay and take a look at kind of where the separation came for the Blue Alliance.
So that big hit there may be contributing to the Titanium Tigers' issues later in the match. But a couple of clean gears being scored by our Blue Alliance.
And here's a close-up of that. Boom, they're there, it's gone, they're on their way.
It's so fast, right? And that's what you need to be able to do. And then they poached another gear. So the other alliance dropped that gear on the floor. They didn't have to cross the entire field there. It was just waiting for them. So that's 2 gears real fast.
Yeah, and that pickup from the floor is huge to be able to do that.
Yeah, the Red Alliance was kind of struggling to get their gears up. They just kind of couldn't really get their mojo back.
Yeah, I think if there's anything, you know, a lesson learned to me.
Who's enjoying it more, the kids or the adults?
Well, I know there's one adult out there who's a big kid, and he is your RoboZone star, and he's enjoying it. And I can't imagine how many hours Jim Zondag puts in. I don't know if he sleeps.
Hey, you know what? I don't think he even thinks it's work.
I don't think so.
Not based on that face.
Yeah, no way.
Yeah.
The Blue Alliance is our champion in Michigan robotics this year. The Gloss Gorillas, the Killer Bees, the Bionic Blackhawks. Let's go to the winner's circle and join Lauren Plant. Lauren?
Thank you very much, guys. You did a great job, but these guys getting it done. Unbelievable. What a performance today by literally all three. You guys couldn't have done it without each other. First off, tell me your name.
My name is Peter.
Peter, what do you think ultimately was the difference in why you guys put on such a dominating performance?
Well, we decided that the only way to beat our strategy was with our own strategy. So at this point, it was just a matter of execution. And we executed.
You guys had a ton of tough matches, but what would you say is your hardest one?
Let's see. I would think against the finals of the Dow division against 67 and their alliance, they put up a really good fight, and that was probably the hardest one.
You swept.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, talk about that achievement.
Yeah. All right, so it all started in alliance selection. 469 slipped through the cracks. Oh my goodness. They slipped through and we were able to pick them up. We also got Blackhawks over here picking up gears from the floor. You know it. Always hanging. And then we just keep winning 4 rotors after 4 rotors. I don't think we missed 4 rotors once. Oh wait, yeah. Once. No. Engineers played sneaky strategy on us. But hey, props to them. They're smart people. And I love them all. And thank you, RoboZone. I love RoboZone.
Right, and now it's time for Worlds.
Yeah!